Hi everybody, it's Adam with HeartValveSurgery.com, and we're at the American Association for Thoracic Surgery meeting in Chicago, Illinois. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Juan Pablo Umana, who is the Chief of Cardiac Surgery at University of Miami Health System in Miami, Florida. Dr. Umana, it is great to see you again, and thanks for being with me today.
Thank you, Adam. It's always an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah, so we're here at AATS. We are learning a lot. I know you're having conversations. New research is coming out. We're also getting questions from patients in our community. And this, I think, is a great question for what I know about you and your practice. It comes from Robert, and he asks, for my upcoming heart valve surgery, I'm evaluating different surgical approaches with different size incisions resulting from sternotomy or minimally invasive. I'm a bit lost. What do the experts think is the most important criteria for patients to consider for their surgery?
Robert and Adam, the important thing is what is done inside. How we get there, what axis we use should be totally secondary. And the reason is, depending on the operation that you need to have, if it's a valve sparing root replacement, a Ross procedure, an aortic valve replacement versus an aortic valve repair, you can then start tailoring the type of incision that you need in order to perform the operation. So for an aortic valve replacement, standard aortic valve replacement, a minimally invasive procedure is ideal. Better cosmesis, for sure, and probably slightly faster recovery. But again, if you need to have your aortic valve preserved by doing a repair or reimplantation or remodeling of the root, or if you need a Ross procedure, the size of the incision becomes completely secondary. We will make a limited incision, but have to access the sternum or through the sternum in order to be able to do the right operation for the right patient. I think that is the main message. The incision has to be tailored according to what operation is going to best suit the patient and what's going to make his life better, increase his life expectancy, and quality of life, of course, as well as recovery of heart function.
Well, I love that message, considering the holistic view of how a procedure is going to help a patient throughout their lifetime. And Dr. Umana, on behalf of Robert, on behalf of all the patients in our community, thanks to you and everything your team is doing at the University of Miami Health System in Miami, Florida. Thanks for being with me today.
Thanks very much for having me, Adam.
Hi everybody, it's Adam. I hope you enjoyed that video. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch the next 2 educational videos coming up on your screen, or click the blue button to visit HeartValveSurgery.com.